Like, it's like when you get on an airplane, you just put your hands in the air, you know, you just say, this is it. It's humbling. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's so overwhelming, the idea of two at once, that it's one of those things where you just take your hands off the wheel and you say, I'm just on the ride. You know, that's what pregnancy and childbirth is for me, period. Like, after attending so many births, I'm like, it's the thing that you actually can't hold. It's just something you just have to, there's so much mystery and you just have to trust. And so with twins, I'm like, oh, it's that times 1,000. And I'm up for it. Like, it's like when you get on an airplane, you just put your hands in the air, you know, you just say, this is it. That's how I feel.
We're along for the ride. How is
exactly.
Penn dealing with it as well? Is he preparing himself as a dad for the incoming of two of them at once as well?
Not really. Just same as me, flowing, you know, just like it's coming no matter what. So yeah, everyone is in the same boat. Very, very like just fluid with it. I think they're taking my lead. You know, no one's holding on too tight. Everyone's just like, okay, like, you know, it's yeah, just an expansion. I mean, that's what we're here for. What is facing me?
Because my voice, the high is too high, is too loud. So keep going. I'm gonna face this way.
Okay.
Because I'm mixing. So trust me.
Okay. I'm not leaving. We love singing together. I mean, he and I are both like such lovers of music. We listen to a ton of music in the house. We've written songs together. When I met Penn, he actually wasn't really acting. He was taking a break, and he was making music himself. Singing with him is actually very fun for me. Do
you want to do a collab with him and release it, you think, eventually?
We've got ideas, but with everything he's got going on, I think we've felt this this need to pause and just, you know, see if there's a perfect time for something like that. My dream was to always, on the ground, try to get, try to help get in the public school system in New York, at least, like childbirth education. Like, I would teach it because I teach childbirth ed. And that was like a dream of mine. It's obviously going to take a lot of work to get that off the ground, but I know a lot of birth workers who are really lobbying for it. You know, the idea of doula work, and like what I do is I stay at the side of a laboring family, and just, you know, what that job is. So I was like, how do I bring my profession and my service that I do outside of music to my music? And I was like, oh, it would be so cool to, you know, the one song I really wrote about my clients and my kids simultaneously, that if I could find a way to capture that in a visual. So what if I could blend the worlds? And I did, by, you know, bringing this information to my co-director and saying, hey, like, could we capture the expressions and feelings and reactions and responses of teenagers watching birth? And he thought it was brilliant with the song, and it worked really well in the end. My son himself is in the video, and several friends are in the video, and they were all like, oh, we know what Domino does, and we've seen birth. And I think I've shared some birth videos with my own child, but everyone was like prepared, but totally unprepared. The interview at the end, I love one of the kids. He really nailed it on the head for me. And he just said, it's the ultimate, it unites us. You know, it's like we were all born, we were all going to attend a birth in some capacity one day, and a lot of us will give birth. It's just wild that, yeah, for someone, a child, a kid to watch that and go, oh my God, I feel more connected, and not grossed out. And sure, you can feel grossed out and connected at 16 years old, but Yeah, I learned a lot. I was really moved. Making that video was absolutely a dream come true for me. I mean, the scene is a bit sexy, I think. It's quite saucy. I remember being like, wow, guys, you chose quite a scene for my song. But at the same time, the song is quite cinematic. It's really, in terms of like, it's very soundscapey, you know, it's super layered and it really is like, it lifts off. And I think it is really good for, you know, a movie or television. I always knew that people in TV or film, if they heard the record, that they would be really drawn to certain songs that have this, you know, this very large presence, this vastness. So when they chose Teething, I thought, oh, that makes sense. And I didn't know where they were going to put it. I was happy. I think it's a great moment in the show where Joe, Penn's character, is, you know, really finally coming to and owning who he is. And I loved that because I think the song is about becoming. Mm-hmm. You know, the song is about, you know, being a human being and in the most simple form. And I think finally, in that, I haven't seen the whole episode yet. I don't watch a lot of the show, but I watch it in doses and with Penn, you know, like, but I don't sit and watch the show. So, but I do remember feeling happy that the song was sort of accompanying this moment where the character is finally getting honest.